Two major operations this month reveal how South American and Mexican drug cartels expand their reach into West Africa. They use local partners for production and transit routes that also support terrorist groups across the region. On May 14, 2026, General Dagvin Anderson, commander of the United States Africa Command, testified before the U.S. Senate Armed Services Committee. He described a growing alliance between South American drug cartels and terrorist networks in West Africa. Cartels move massive cocaine shipments through the region toward Europe. In exchange, they pay local groups that provide safe passage and protection. U.S. intelligence helped Spanish authorities intercept a huge shipment of about 35 tons of cocaine from South America. The drugs, bound for West Africa, carried a street value of roughly $1 billion. Anderson called it one of the largest seizures on record.
Recently, there was an interdiction based on some intelligence that we were able to provide that the Spanish interdicted a shipment of cocaine that was 35 tons of cocaine. We believe that's about $1 billion of street value. We believe that's the largest interdiction in history. That came out of South America. It was transiting along the west coast of Africa towards another location that I could talk about in a classified environment. And so we're seeing more of that drug trafficking coming in, and the terrorist organizations are helping transit that. They're getting payments through that, and there's a symbiotic relationship that money then comes back to our hemisphere, to those drug cartels, but also helps provide fuel for those terrorists. Another area that I think is important to highlight is that in the last 18 to 24 months, we have assisted in, or at least tipped off, many partner nations to drug activities and labs in their country. In this time, 11 of the 12 drug labs that have been interdicted have had Mexican cartel members on site.
Just days later, Nigeria's National Drug Law Enforcement Agency struck a major blow on home soil. Between May 16 and 18, NDLEA operatives raided a large clandestine methamphetamine laboratory hidden deep inside Adidagba Forest in Ijebu East local government area of Ogun State. NDLEA Chairman Brigadier General Mohammed Buwamawa, retired, described the site as Nigeria's largest ever discovered meth production facility. Operatives seized over 2,419 kilograms of methamphetamine and precursor chemicals worth more than 480 billion naira on the international market. The agency arrested 10 suspects during the coordinated raids in Ogun and Lagos states. Among those arrested were 3 Mexican nationals: 46-year-old Martinez Felix Nemecto, 40-year-old Jesus Lopez Valle, and 51-year-old Torero Juan Carlos, whom authorities say the cartel brought in as expert cooks to run the industrial-scale operation. Nigerian suspects include the alleged kingpin Arnold Innocent and several collaborators. These two events, coming within the same week, paint a clear picture. Foreign cartels from Mexico and South America now export not just drugs but also technical expertise to West Africa. They partner with local Nigerian operators to build production hubs inside remote forests and use established smuggling routes across the region. AFRICOM officials warn that money from these drug operations flow back to terrorist groups. These groups offer protection and transit services in exchange for cash that funds their violent campaigns. The result is a dangerous mix of narco-trafficking and terrorism that threatens stability across Nigeria and neighboring countries.